and gentlemen, welcome to the Phoenix Legions podcast. The topics for tonight are Elon Musk's Twitter deal might fall through. We're going to talk Thor, Love, and Thunder. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez gets her nails done. And a Rhode Island representative of the Democratic Party and elected senator twerks for many styles of social justice. This is the Phoenix Legions podcast. All right, welcome everybody. I do apologize that we are late. Unfortunately, there were some very unforeseen circumstances, and Nadine is not here right now. I'm not going to go into any further details, but my buddy Tom from Rogue Disney is here. He's a champion, and he topped in literally last second. He's like, "I was walking the dog. I'm here."
I'm glad I could help out, and
no, I appreciate it, man. You're a great friend, dude. You know, it's kind of ironic that we're actually because her channel's bigger. We've been streaming on her channel, but this is the one time I was like, okay, well, we'll kind of jump on my small channel that I haven't built yet. She's not here, but like I said, we're not going to go any further details.
Sorry to disappoint, not being the pretty blonde.
Well, I mean, that is a beautiful bald head, man. That's they say bald is beautiful, and I don't have to disagree. I really can't disagree, because if I lose my hair, I'm going bald. I'm going straight bald.
I had to do it. I had like a Harry Potter lightning bolt going through the center of my head. I'm like, all right, I can't look like the cursed child. So
yeah, no, I completely understand. I'm gonna update the description, and I'm gonna tweet out that you're here. Instead to try to kind of fill in. Like I said, I was all discombobulated. My intro was super not what it usually is. Oh, so how's Rogue doing, man? How's she feeling? She's walking good.
She's been a trooper. She actually slept most of last night, which was kind of nice. The first 2 nights she was it was like every hour, like she was up, like kind of wincing and yelping and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the constant pain meds has kind of kicked in now.
Yes.
I only have like another day or so, but luckily her surgery is like Tuesday, so I think she can probably like soldier on instead of me buying like another $100 of pain meds for her.
Yeah. Oh, pain meds for pets is very expensive. Sorry, dude, I'm trying to tweet this out too.
No. I know you're trying to do your thing.
Discombobulated and makes me want to drink more.
That's how all my streams go.
Well, I've been on your stream, so yeah. I mean, there's usually a decent method to the madness.
Yeah,
you do a good job, man. So, I was gonna ask you, did you watch Tuesday night's main event?
Yeah, I did. Why?
Oh no, I was just asking. They're gathering a lot of new people over there.
Oh, Kang.
Kongman.
And he's an interesting fellow.
I like how they're calling him X-Ray Boy. Okay. Hold on. So okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Thor: Love and Thunder. You and I obviously talked about it last night. This is a very, very much spoiler zone. We're gonna talk about the box office, obviously.
Yeah.
So after, for me personally, and you also, we've had a couple of days to let it sit and kind of marinate. What are you ranking it out of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10? Where are you kind of sitting with that? Because I think my review dropped a smidgen, not much, but a smidgen. You still there? Oh no, he lagged out. He lagged out. No, he lagged out. So apparently Tom is having experience some issues. Yeah, he got yeeted, and we got Nadine who just jumped into the back. She was a smidgen late. Sorry, there was a launch, a lull, something. But we are going to bring Nadine in, who she was a little bit late, which obviously we're
There's a launch. So I live close to a area that launches up rockets, and
oh, there was a launch.
yeah, and sometimes it can knock out some service. I don't know if it's on purpose. Like I don't know if it's a try to limit any type of possible damage, but like
Interesting.
like that happened to me with JT too. So like I try like I don't know when they're gonna do them. Some of the times, like sometimes they announce them like, oh hey, there's gonna be the Astraeus going up or whatever it is. Other times, like they don't want you to know what's being launched. So all of a sudden, you just have your house shake, and there's something going on.
That's wild. Obviously,
sorry about that.
No, you're good, dude. Obviously, Nadine, I see you in the back, and just give me a thumbs up when you're ready in the private chat, and we'll bring you on. So no rush. Now. Okay. Well, hello.
Hi.
Well,
sorry, I couldn't message you because I was driving.
It's okay.
I was at my if you're on my Twitter, you see I was at my friends and I was at a party. So I was like in the pool with the kids and stuff like that. So I didn't get to message you. And I'm like, I got to stop at the store. I got to get you guys cookies and snacks. And I got to get myself some wine. And now I'm here.
So we get cookies and snacks?
Yeah, I got, because my friend had those M&M, the Keebler cookies, but they were mini ones. But they didn't have any at the store, so they just had regular M&M ones. And my daughter was eating Cheetos, and I was like, "If you want me to buy you Cheetos, I'll buy you Cheetos." So.
Okay. Well, no, it's no problem. I like I said, I was talking to Tom about it. That it's very rare that you don't message me back, and I was like, she's got to be busy or with dealing with something. So I was like, dude, can you jump on just real quick, because we talked about Thor: Love and Thunder last night. I don't know if you saw it. Him and I have both seen it. It is something that he was saying. What do you think on a scale now that it's digested on, we'll say 1 to 10?
All right. So
very nice.
So if you cut the humor, I think it'd be an 8.5. If
yes.
you cut out the humor and put it into the same vein as Thor 1, I think it'd be an 8.5. The way it is, I'm almost, because like the few subtle moments where they let Thor be a boss in the thing, are kind of outweighed by those few moments of him being a lovesick simp or him being a buffoon.
Yes,
a buff.
I would agree.
Buffoon. So I would say like it went down to like a 5.8 after thinking about it, and after watching the first Thor again and seeing how all he was really was, he was like the high school quarterback who didn't have a challenge yet, like in the first Thor. Like he was the guy that didn't get out into the real world.
Well, I mean, he was living on high.
Yeah. So you humbled him already. He has already been humbled once. He already had those lessons, and you're redoing those lessons. And it's also the most interesting and compelling thing you negated. Like there were so many things that you could have done differently, where he could have taken out Gore and Gore have a different motive, and then have him standing in front of eternity, and he has the choice. You can bring back your brother, you can bring back your mother, you can bring back your father, or you can save Jane. That would have been a very compelling and interesting choice story-wise for Thor to have, where he can, like, that's the ultimate selfish question to ask someone. Who do you bring back of your family? Who do you bring back? Who do you keep? Right? Yeah. Like that would have been, think about the amount of range that could have gave Hemsworth to play with going through that question, going through that turmoil. Like Odin, if you brought Odin back, he would help balance the universe, especially in a time after the Infinity Stones, especially in a time with everything going crazy. Like, especially with all the gods that have died. Like, bringing Odin back, bringing his mother back, bringing Loki. Like, any of those things would have greatly affected his life. And then you have Jane, who has been out of his life for 8 years, who all of a sudden now, after Ragnarok, and is he counting the blip time?
Cheers.
By the way,
yeah, I know you don't have a drink, but cheers.
Michael says I drink and I know things.
All right, Peter Dinklage.
Trust that. So
you know what I mean? Like, it's just like when you look at the potential the story had, it brought it down for me, because this could have been his like Empire Strikes Back moment. Like, that could have been this movie. This movie could have been that type of hard choice and could have broken him further. But like, I kind of think Hemsworth can handle the serious. He handled it before, especially in Infinity War. And if you had another movie,
it's the only movie that's had a significant impact since Infinity War.
It
really is.
Well, we don't know exactly the impact of all the gods that have been slain, so we don't know that impact. But it is pretty much the same thing as Doctor Strange, except they introduced the character Hercules better way than having the MacGuffin be the character.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why it's better than Doctor Strange, because you're not like, oh, America Chavez is now the new hero. You didn't.
So
replace.
Are you dropping it to a 5.5?
5.8 from the 7 I was at.
I was probably dropping it to a 7. Nadine, because she is one of the target audiences for Chris Hemsworth as Thor. She's like, but you don't. Well, I mean, you think Chris Hemsworth is an attractive guy, right?
Sure. Yeah. I'm not the type of
no moistness. No.
To go and be like, oh my god, that actor's so hot. Like, I would totally do him in a second, because look at him. Oh my god. I think the last time I felt that way about somebody was like Jonathan Brandis when I was 14. Like,
and I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
You know who Jonathan Brandis is?
No.
He was like the Neverending Story 2. He was the kid in Neverending Story 2. He was in Sequest. He was in Ladybugs.
Okay.
What? He was like the teen heartthrob of like the mid 90s. But because I'm logical, so I never base anybody just off of looks, and B, like, I don't know, I never thought like just banging somebody was a good idea. Like, or they'll be like you're not the same person as their character, like you're a totally different person. So is he a good looking dude? Absolutely. Do I feel the same way that 99% of women out there do? No. He's just a dude.
I think the difference is we probably imagine like Princess Leia as Princess Leia, not Carrie Fisher.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably a guy thing.
Well, and I'm sure quite a few women, do that too. Like, when Magic Mike came out, everybody's all about Channing Tatum and his little dance and stuff like that. I was like, sweet dance moves, dude. Like, I wish I could do that. That's how I felt.
I tricked a friend into seeing that without knowing any of the posters, thinking it was about Magic Johnson.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. He was a big basketball fan, but he was like completely idiot with movies. So it was during college, or right after the end of college. I'm like, dude, there's a great movie for you to go see. I'll buy you the ticket. I'll meet up with you in the theater. I got work at the time. I was working as a strip club DJ, so a whole other story. But so I got him the ticket, and he went in, and he's walked into the movie. He's like, and this, but by the way, this is a 7-foot tall black man who played on my college basketball team.
Oh my god!
From
how did you not get beat up?
From Cameroon, Africa.
No.
So,
Good Lord.
And this was in a hood theater in Philadelphia.
How did you not get stabbed?
We're on like South Street.
Yeah, but I walked it, like I got him into the theater. I dropped him off. Like, dude, I gotta work for like 20 minutes. I'll come back. Blah blah blah. And he
Wait,
texted
you
me.
went, you brought him there, and you left him there?
Well, he knew I had to go pick up a paycheck, so he knew that was like he knew that happened. He knew that.
Good Lord.
But he texted me like, why is this theater filled with only white women?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, they must be big basketball fans. I mean, and I said, well, Magic Johnson had to get there somehow.
Wasn't Magic Johnson on like
He's the one that has
Lakers?
well, Magic Johnson is the one who is all sick.
I know who he is, but I don't know what team he played for.
I don't know jack about sports.
I was gonna be like, he wasn't on the 76ers. I know that.
No. But
But you
neither.
couldn't have used that as an excuse.
No. I was
I
talking.
think he was on the Lakers.
I was talking about my.
I think it was too.
Yeah.
But the guy, this guy didn't know that well either, because, like I said, he was literally brought in to play basketball from another country.
Did he leave the theater?
He left after he saw his first member.
Oh.
He didn't know what was going on. I felt so bad, but it was payback for something. It was
Well,
it was
I guess that makes
payback for something I will not bring up because I don't want to be
that
implicated
is
for anything.
okay.
Okay, I readjusted the link and retweeted stuff. Sorry. There you go. I hear Tom got the notification.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was making a joke earlier. I was like the one time because we most usually do it on do this on your stream. And I can see the difference in numbers already. It's really not good.
No.
So yeah, we're probably gonna be going back to your stream full time. I thought just hypothetically we'll see what happens. This is embarrassing.
Oh.
I'm
course.
sorry.
No. Well, you're talking about a YouTube channel that has less than 100 subscribers, and I'm talking about like 17. And compared to Nadine's, who has actual like traction, and even just tagging you both, it doesn't really make up for it. So that's all right.
Yeah, I really don't think my YouTube audience, my Twitter audience, I don't know how much of them actually watch my YouTube stuff. I think they just watch for memes.
That's where the majority of people that watch my stuff come from, really.
Most of my stuff comes from like the YouTube side and people I meet. Like if I look at my analytics and I tweet out a video on Twitter, it's like 2% in terms of outside traffic. I get most of my stuff from the browse and channel page.
Cool.
I don't know, but you also have 3,000 Twitter followers. I have 500.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I don't even know how many I got on my channel right now.
I just tried something.
A person today at the party, she was like, "You do makeup?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And she's like, "Just sign me up for your channel." And I said, "Okay."
I just tried something. Let's see if it works.
You can try to switch the channel.
No. I just tagged it. I just tagged your channel and it went live.
386. What did you do? You tagged my channel?
I just activated your channel because it's up here on the top of the panel board.
Yeah.
And so
now you're streaming from 3 channels right now?
Mine
yeah.
too, then?
So I'm streaming to my Facebook. I'm streaming to my Legion Wire channel, which is apparently is nobody gives a crap about, which I don't blame you because I have 17 subscribers. We'll get there. It's a work in progress. And we went live on Nadine's channel because this is where we should have been live the whole entire time. But I tried an experiment and it failed. So now I know for next time. And we're live on Twitter and also my Trovo. So that's it.
Trovo.
What is that?
Trovo, it's the communist Chinese platform.
Okay. So like TikTok.
Ish. It's more like a communist. It's more like a Chinese owned Twitch.
Okay, comrade.
Interesting.
Well, if I'll take the Chinese dollars if they want it. I mean, they already own part of our country. Why can't I steal some of theirs?
Mm.
So we were just talking about a little bit about Thor: Love and Thunder, but we will let's move on because I don't want to spoil too much.
We can talk about them lowering the box office projection to
They did,
above
yeah.
300 million to hopefully reaching 300 million worldwide.
Yeah, they did
So
lower
that's telling.
Yes, it's very telling. It's it. I still sit at a 7 for it, and that's including some of the botched humor and the garbage. So which is not a lot. It was not that the Womans were the bestest ever.
No, I appreciate that. I kept it from being a 3.
Yes.
That's like that kept it to being at almost a 6. Because I did rewatch it on the high seas today, just to like go over again. I'm like, all right, yeah, I like 4 parts.
I do
4
like the high
parts in a
seas.
2-hour movie is not a good thing.
I do like the high seas.
And like I say, it's not equality. You could have given us some like cleavage in her breast armor or something.
Yeah. Oh, look, when we go live on Nadine's channel, there are people that actually join.
Hey, Dawn. How you
Hello,
doing?
Dawn. How are you doing?
I didn't know Dawn. There's Dawn's on.
Nadine's channel. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
Dawn.
not
I know
mine.
you.
Not mine. We did try an experiment where we tried to take it to my smallest channel, and lesson learned.
Dawn's a subscriber of my channel.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dawn's great people. We've talked to her multiple times. So it's great to so Thor: Love and Thunder, I'll say this, go watch it in theater. I do support that, to watch it in theater. And that's the first Marvel anything that I have said you should go watch on their platform, Disney Plus, or even in theater. So I think that's something that both Rogue and I can agree on.
I would say it's worth going to see the.
I
Okay.
was trolling through Twitter and needed a
That
break.
happened.
I don't think she was trolling. I think she was strolling.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
I don't think
We've definitely seen her here before, so yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. So let's maybe talk a little bit about the Elon Musk Twitter fall through. Well, we'll say hiccup.
There's definitely stuff going behind the scenes.
Absolutely. So obviously everybody knows what's going on with Elon Musk. Go away. Plunging shares in Tesla. Get out of here. Darkening outlook for the social media companies made $44 billion deal less appealing over time. No, it is not what it is. And she says, I was responding to some trolls, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we've all been there. Twitter's a wonderful, fun place.
Somehow I'd stay away from the trolls. I don't know how.
I just
I'm
stick
too-
to
I'm
my
too
own
milk
stuff
toast.
mostly.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't see the article.
Did you pay for it?
No, I should have.
See the little subscribe button so you can actually read it.
Yeah, I'm not paying them $4 a month for a year. They can eat a giant bag of wieners.
Don't
No,
you
I'm just
couple
telling
that
you.
can see before you subscribe sometimes.
Yeah, watch. I'll do this. I'll archive it. It's just I didn't want to have to archive it, but so anyway, long story short, Twitter and this is kind of where a lot of this is coming from. Twitter is not worth the $44 billion that was advertised.
No,
Twitter,
it wasn't.
yeah, it actually its market value is around $29.3 billion.
Yes, Jay is definitely my main troll.
Okay, good. Somebody archived this. So yeah, Jay's your main troll. Jay's been getting some heat lately, huh? Well,
Not
heat?
really, not that I saw. I mean, he definitely looks a little tired. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm saying
He's got his world tour and all that.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't like that. Okay, here we go. Yes, here we go. Elon Musk time.
Yay.
Words.
Words. We appreciate words. Yeah, no, especially when we're
They're
doing.
free.
Yes. Thank you to archive dot whatever it is. They keeps changing because not as much as that Star Wars girl. I know what is going on with Anna, that Star Wars girl. They're hating on her calendar.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I saw. I read some of that as
They're saying she's
like-
unattractive. And,
no, I think they're calling her out for airbrushing a little bit. I think they're calling her out possibly for doing some. At least that I haven't read all the. I haven't read all the.
Or
I think like I don't know. I didn't buy the calendar, so
and then
like
there
I
were
don't.
people that, like, did they pay like a certain amount just to like get her to make it or something?
So
it was-
I think there's two different camps. I think there's some people saying like, oh, you were an comic book, you were an artist and all this, and now you're doing the calendar stuff. So like you kind of like
Because she started there last year.
Yeah, but like she also stopped doing the art side of things a little bit too, right? Like I don't see her doing any of the artwork she used to do.
Oh.
Like, at least from my knowledge, unless she has a separate channel for that, I think, right?
She does have a separate channel for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She does have a separate channel for that.
She paints, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very good, actually.
I don't pay attention to trolls on like that's why I don't have them. I don't like pay them either. But I read through some of them because there's just like it seems a lot of them are about specifically the studio shots where you can like basically they're calling out like, oh, you obviously this is photoshopped or oh, this is airbrushed here or something like that. And I'm like, I think that's why she posted that last Instagram photo of the cave, like standing in the Tomb Raider outfit to like clearly show like, yes, this is my butt. Like that is what it is.
But I mean, I don't know if it's a.
Oh, she's saying it's because of the Steve Rogers thing. Doesn't Gary say that once a week?
Yeah, it's because she said Steve Rogers was Captain America. People went nuts and started attacking her, including her physical attributes. Yes.
About her calendar, then they just made it about her calendar.
Yes. Okay. So I know what's going on. So Chris Evans tweeted out like 7 hours ago that Sam Wilson is Captain America
because the director for the movie dropped, right?
For Captain America, Thor came out, but unfortunately, in my opinion, he's blapped in Falcon because that's why I call him blapped in Falcon.
That's a new one. I haven't heard blapped in Falcon before.
But yeah, it's like Black Captain, blapped in Falcon. It's probably super racist, and I don't care. I love Anthony Mackie as Falcon, as Sam Wilson, and I love the character of Falcon. We did not need Sam Wilson to become Captain America. We didn't need it. We didn't need Bucky, to become Captain America. We just didn't need it.
The same way there shouldn't be another Iron Man, there shouldn't be another Captain America.
Exactly.
The whole Falcon and the Winter Soldier show should have been about them showing that neither of them are worthy enough.
Yep.
Because neither of them are.
Exactly. She said, "Sorry, I didn't mean to distract the stream." No. This is breaking news in the community, and this is something that's legit because Chris Evans, yet again, after the whole entire Lightyear incident, he's talking out of his ass again. Stop talking out of your ass. Like you're like, well, if you don't support this movie, then you're a dinosaur and you're due to be extinct. And it's like, dude, that movie was a 5 out of 10. What are you talking about?
You're being generous to that movie.
Oh yeah, you're right. I am. You're right. I am.
You're making Buzz Lightyear the villain in his own film, and then no, you don't do that. It's
not good.
Oh,
it's not good.
I hadn't seen it yet, so
it's crap.
Oh, hold on. I need to. It's crap. I need to. Excuse me. Tweet out Nadine's stream. The legitimate one. I'm just trying to make up for the goof up early.
It's okay.
It's a goof. It's all right. It's fine. Hey, look. You know what? Everybody screws up.
That's what life's about. You make mistakes and you learn from them. If you do not learn from them, then you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
Or if you don't learn from other people's mistakes, because then you don't have to make them yourself. You watch other people do it, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that."
No.
But sometimes learning from your own mistakes makes sense. It's earnest.
Oh yeah.
earnest failure is always a good failure, because I don't know, most of my failures led to my best successes.
Absolutely.
So-
That's why I always tell people, like, I'm not afraid to fail. Why are you going to be afraid to fail? Because no matter what, you're going to learn. So you get something out of it either way.
Yes, I would agree 100%.
My
And
eyes still burn.
I know, what was that about?
I was swimming in my friend's pool and I opened my eyes underwater to get a dive stick. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I shot the pool like 2 days ago."
What does that mean?
"Oh."
Shock the pool?
You so a shocking is kind of like if your pool hasn't been balanced, you throw in shock and it stabilizes, de-algaes, balances the chlorine.
Okay.
It's,
It normally
really
clears-
strong.
It normally clears up in about 15 minutes, they say, but sometimes I would recommend at least like 4 hours after you shock. And depending on how much you do and how big your pool is, and above ground and below ground, salt water, all that stuff makes a difference. I had to learn a lot about pools before buying my house.
Yeah.
A lot. Like
Well,
I took a deep dive. I can do TED Talks on pools right now.
It just burns the fuck out of your eyes forever. So
That's why some people actually recommend mineral systems now, because it's not chlorine based and there's other options actually less painful on your eyes.
nice.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Those are a little
Um,
bit expensive though too.
Of course they are. Why would they not be? So let's try to kill this Elon Musk article and then we'll move on. We'll move on to something that's a little more entertaining. Because this is, I'll say this is probably the only like mediocre.
This is a business move on his part.
Yeah, it is a business move. You know what? Yeah, you're right. We're
No, I'm just being honest about it.
You're
because
100% right. So this is what's going on. Twitter is overvalued by drastically.
But he purposely overvalued it to get away competition.
Exactly. He purposely overvalued it to push away competition. He also did so because he's going to have it's going to be a lot harder time for the board to deny the bid, and also at the same time it's going to be hard for the shareholders to say no to the bid, because they upped it by what was like 106% or something like that, 120%, something drastic, because like I said, it's valued at $29.3 billion and he offered 44.2 or $44.7 billion, something astronomical. So it's something that it's just also at the same time they're talking about the bots. Twitter.
Yeah, I was just
Twitter,
gonna say, like, it exposed
Oh,
how
yeah,
many bots. Like,
just when he was about ready to acquire, on the verge of acquiring everything, they started deleting the algorithms, drastically.
Brought people back. I mean,
they were bringing people back. We'll say othered voices were gaining subscribers. The president's personal Twitter,
sorry, my neck's like fuck. I'm just
no, you're good. I mean, I don't know. Some of the viewers might like it. The fact that you're just like,
They might.
oh, it's so nice.
it's like
You could start moaning a little bit. I don't know, to get the views up. Just kidding. Sorry.
you have to pay extra for that, Ryan.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay.
Maybe
That's
$50 to somebody.
I'm a wholesome channel.
Not on our channel there, but
I'm about to say you're about the most wholesome it gets, and last night wasn't what was more wholesome than usual.
Because we didn't have anyone to make like quiver. Like you push the bounds when you know you have someone that can't.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
you need to have an audience. Like I know that you have an audience on the stream, but you need to have someone like on stream that will get offended a little bit.
Yeah, no, like JT or which we love our friends, but JT, Tabitha, Maria, they're a little more squeamish about certain topics, and it's funny to watch them get like, oh. So yeah, this is a business move, because there's no way to verify the Twitter bots, because we've all been a part of Twitter. if you had to say between 5 to 20%, where would you sit on the Twitter bots?
I think about 15% of my subscribers are news bots now, because I got like 100 bump with Megaton, and they were all like no subscriber, like no followers, or not like no one following them, and like following 4,000. So I think there's a lot of like news bots that people use, like news companies use, for people that like tweet at least one story or two stories or whatever that click big, and then like, okay, you get a news bot on you, and when you have a story that, I don't know, Fox News or whatever it is gets it somehow from your tweet.
Don said real quick, what? Glad I didn't see it. Yeah, no, Light the Year wasn't worth it. I didn't pay to see it. I sailed the high seas. She said, me too, about the bots. And then Mr. Yeti says, hey guys, hope you are all doing well. We are doing well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Mr. Yeti, it's been a little bit since we've seen you, so hopefully you are doing well.
I'm seeing you, so I'm gonna say hi.
It's been probably 4 months. 4 months since I've seen him ish. Even on the Rumble.
He popped in on one of mine.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, I try my best to remember things, but I don't do well. As far as the bots go, the only bots I see are freaking sex bots. And it's
yeah.
Based on your likes. I don't like tits. Why am I seeing this? And it's just like this chick, and she's like,
it's because you have them.
Do you want to see my, do I look good today, or don't I look good for this age? They literally have 4 tweets with their boobies hanging out and sometimes showing their crotch. And
yeah, I get those followers. Yeah.
I don't.
Follower, I just come across it, and then they're like, they had the account for like 4 fucking days, and they have like 47,000 subscribers. I'm like, how do you have 4 tweets? You started 4 days ago and you have 47,000 subscribers. Like,
well, one, they could have an OnlyFans, and they just don't have a lot of people on the tweets. The other point is people buy followers. That's a thing.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You can even manipulate YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, and Instagram to try to buy followers. It's you have to be sneakier about it, but yes, that is 1,000% a thing.
Like a lot of channels might use it as an investment. Interaction's a lot more money, but like buying followers, I've seen people do it. It doesn't work well because you don't get the interaction. So just because you get the number of followers necessary for a bump in your algorithm, if you don't have the clicks, if you don't have comments, if you don't have all that stuff costs a lot more money. Like, so you're looking at it's not a good investment. Just saying, if you're going to do that, don't do it. Gain actual people that like you.
Yeah, don't do it.
I don't like any of that.
He says, I was away fishing for a bit.
I went fishing today.
Very nice.
Got myself a 200-pound grouper.
I'm not a big fan of being like.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went deep sea fishing for an hour today. Me and my buddy on the boat.
It's freaking awesome.
We split.
I'd love to go deep sea fishing.
100 pounds split. So I have about like a month's worth of, or 2 months worth of fish or more in the freezer.
Awesome. So awesome. I love the water. So I'm actually slightly afraid of the water. It's not that I'm like afraid of drowning or anything like that. It's just that the ocean is so vastly big, is that it almost like kind of terrifies me. That's why I want to learn to scuba dive and like underwater.
Afraid of, like, tentacles coming at you and shit?
No, there's just things that you can't see in the dark water.
See, I'm at peace with the fact that I know if I go in the water, I will be a great snack for something. I'm at peace with that.
How's that peace?
I'm at peace with what's going to happen to me. I know I'm going to look like a seal, so I'm going to be eaten by something.
Okay, well.
I was comfortable in the ocean was when I was in Miami and I could like pretty much see the bottom.
Yeah, Caribbean beaches, Caribbeans are also good that way.
Almost just touch the bottom, and I was okay because it was the clear water. But when you're in like that murky-ish water, and stuff, and then I'll never forget, because I never really went in the ocean when I was a kid, and I think I was like 26 maybe, And it was nighttime. You know, you're not supposed to swim in the ocean at night because there's no lifeguards, and we were drunk. And and so
Always a good combination.
my friend she's drunk and some other things. But my friend
That's
was
I
like,
don't recommend that for
"Oh, hell
swimming in
yeah."
the ocean
Yeah, I
because
know.
you need
we-
like
She's
yeah.
like,
directional awareness.
calm me down, and then like we went out. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was that day. No, during the day she helped me, and then we went out for a little bit, and she's like, just look at me, I'll get you out there, it's okay, you know. And I'm like, okay. But then it was like later at night, and then I didn't care, and I was like, look at me in the ocean, I'm just out here, this is great.
No, I kind of get
Here.
I kind of get where you're coming from. It's just, yeah, that murky water. And also at the same time, I mean, if you're swimming in Miami, you know, around South Beach or something like that, most of the sharks are on land. But hold on, Mr. Ye says, I have not been deep sea fishing yet. One day though. Nadine is hard to hear on the stream, by the way. Not sure if anyone has said that already. I can turn her audio up, so I will do that
Yeah,
now.
right. Maybe it's this fan because I'm trying to be cool in here.
I hear the fan well.
Do you,
Okay.
I mean, I can turn it off. I'll just
No, I can still hear your voice, but I don't know how because I have headphones on.
Let us
obviously.
know if that works.
Okay,
This-
yeah, no, I can hear you more clearly.
Okay.
So we'll just let us know in the chat if like I guess you
I might have to pop off for a minute and rig up some stuff because I didn't realize that the laptop was almost dead. So
are the
don't know.
kids using it again?
No, they don't use it. I
Oh.
used it last night. Remember, I have that plug issue in here.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
So I have to run
Wow.
extension cord from across the hall into.
That's right. That's right. It's
So
got a long.
maybe-
It's got a. If you get it fully charged, it's got a long battery, so you should be able to last like good 8-9 hours. If you get it fully charged, it should last you at least a week and a half. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I never use it, but it's like this right now.
he says we can just read her lips. All good. I can hear her. You can hear her, Tom, right?
I hear fine.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It sounds better now.
There's Daniel.
You have
I'm
Do you
gonna
have
let
the
guys go
echo-
talk about
do you
whatever,
have
and then
the-
Ryan just pop me off for a minute while I just go do that super quick because I don't want to have to like switch to my phone and like all that shit. So
Okay, I will back you. Put you in the back. Here you go.
okay.
Uh,
So what were we talking about again?
We were talking. We were talking about deep sea water. So one of the reasons that so I've been in, you know, obviously we live in Florida, and I've been in the Gulf, and I've definitely swum around a whole bunch. One thing that Don
Night,
says,
Don.
okay, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, guys. See you, Don. Appreciate you stopping
Night.
by. It's always good to see familiar faces. And now we have more of an audience that I.
Oh,
I
Don and I have been in Universal together.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we with Jay, we around Mardi Gras. We
Oh, okay, that's cool.
yeah, so she came down.
Shit.
We did. Yeah, so I'm assuming she might be down for October for the meetup.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
not
be
sure.
awesome. That'd be awesome. So one of the reasons that I have like a slight issue with the sea is because like if you swim out, you know, obviously closer to the obviously the barrier, they kind of cut you off. And it's like, all right, well, you know, in the Gulf, you can't really see it. It's very murky water. It's really hard to see. You just kind of take yourself and you just breathe in and you kind of push down. And as you sink, you just feel that water getting colder and colder and colder. And it kind of freaks you out because you're like, whoa, the sunlight is not touching this water. It went from like, you know, kind of like lukewarm bath water to it's starting to get cold. And it shows you the depth of the ocean. He says sharks. They don't have gators in the Gulf. Now we do have gators here in Florida, but we don't have gators in the Gulf. We get bull sharks.
Bull sharks will be freshwater and
Yeah,
saltwater.
yeah. Bull sharks are freshwater and saltwater. They do actually manage to get up the tributaries and stuff like that. I think that's what I was looking for in the channels. You know, going into the bay, and because like where I live, I'm actually considered in an A1 flood zone. So like, it's one of the first places because we're
Oh,
near.
you're in a flood. You're in a flood zone.
I am. I'm in a flood zone because
I'm
we're
on an island and I'm not.
Yeah, no, we're in a flood zone because there's literally a causeway, a channel. Hello,
Hello.
welcome
Hi.
back.
I'm all set up. Look.
Oh no, oh nice, very
Is,
nice.
is that like an exterior extension cord?
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's,
like-
that's giant. It's
It's coming from the room across the hall.
Um,
Power strip.
Daniel says, aren't the freshwater sharks and gators less dangerous? I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard. Yes, they are less dangerous. It's the saltwater sharks and the crocs that are killers. He says now she sounds way better. That
Oh,
might
I
have been
wonder-
part of a power issue too.
It
So
might have been.
Are
Then,
you
yeah.
using wireless headbuds?
she
No.
she usually uses headphones, but the
My
laptop.
phone I do, but they won't plug into this. They won't plug into the laptop.
Oh,
I have.
Was it
AirPods.
USB-C, or
I have the whatever the.
it should have a standard auxiliary cord, right? Ooh, that doesn't have that.
that's
Ew.
that's a
Yeah.
Thunderbolt,
I
a
got for
lightning
my earphones.
cable.
I thought with the laptop one time you plugged in headphones.
No, it was on my phone.
Oh,
I'm confused why the laptop doesn't have.
Unless I did, maybe.
It- yeah, I think you did more than
Old
once. Yeah,
Does your laptop have Bluetooth?
it's actually one that I sent her.
Okay.
It's
I
a
don't have wireless.
she's not like super tech savvy, so I sent it. No,
Oh,
no
okay.
offense,
Oh.
Nadine. I sent her an old, really wasn't that old. I sent her a Chromebook I had.
Yeah, Chromebooks are fine.
Yeah,
for this
which was
purpose.
perfect for like streaming and
Let
and
me
so
just say, I am tech savvy. I
But
hook
the
up every piece of electronic equipment in my home, but I'm just poor.
Can I make
don't
one
have-
statement? The Chromebook should have Bluetooth, and if you have AirPods, the
I
AirPods should
don't.
work with the Bluetooth. I thought you said you had the cable to charge the AirPods 2 seconds ago.
no, that was the headphones.
And that I plug in my headphones.
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll eventually we'll get her AirPods, even if I have to help buy them. I don't give a shit.
It's
Because we're going places here. In all honesty, we really are. This is a good stream, and we get good
Yeah.
traction. It's not to the level of the Rumble yet, but of course the Rumble's been going for longer. So that's it, and been a little okay. So let's go to a fun. Nadine's back. Let's go to a fun topic. We're not talking about the sea anymore, and the fact that I don't like deep cold
Can
water.
we talk twerking?
We can talk twerking.
'Cause
Unless you want to lead into AOC first, because for the first time, she is drastically less ridiculous.
whichever you want to do.
Let's do AOC
At least
first because
AOC 's
she's
pretty.
what?
okay. So, good God, I wish this was parody. This is not parody. Oh, suck your butthole. So basically, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says she's getting her nails done as an act of resistance post Dobbs and Roe v. Wade. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. And I say happy because joy, too, can be an act of resistance. I want to talk about personal acts of reclamation because sometimes people will
Who
say,
talks that way?
there's nothing I can do. I can't do.
Weirdos.
Who said personal acts of reclamation? It sounds like you can go eat after taking a giant dump.
Weirdos.
It's also someone who is putting brainworms in your head and trying to get
Weirdos.
you to start using these particular terms. Yes, weirdos.
The reclamation is a thing, though. It happens.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's not something that you. It's like it's. I know it's a word, but there's also a historical
Yeah.
event, and I'm pretty sure she probably doesn't know that.
No.
I go
No,
back to being a
that's
barista.
That's what happened in India, the reclamation. It's when like it's when the British like literally oust. I don't,
I have to double check because I
Blame
think that
yourself.
I can't with her. She's so
Doing
terrible.
your nails is a personal act of reclamation.
Yeah, it's a personal act of reclamation. 1.4 million views, by the way. 1.4.
There's nothing I can do. I can't do. I feel so powerless. And there is no act too small that you can engage in. And even today, I have a personal errand. I need to redo my nails. And I've decided
Nadine's
that
face.
I'm going to use my new manicure as almost like a personal act of reclamation for me and my story. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Are we feeling the reclamation?
Well, all right. So part of me went now in my head to a deep dive that is like back to Roosevelt and McKinley, because the reclamation was a bureau back in the 1900s, 1901, 1900.
The Reclamation Bureau.
The Bureau of Reclamation.
Okay, yeah, that actually sounds. Hold on.
But it has to do with water reclamation.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like,
Okay, so let me go further into this because it has to do with Roe v. Wade. Dobbs versus Jackson's Women's Health Organization is a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court held that the Constitution of the United States does not confer a right to abortion and overruled both Roe v. Wade. Obviously, this is the one that just came through in 2022. And overruled both Roe v. Wade, 1973, and Planned Parenthood versus Casey, 1992. The decision leaves the abortion rights or restrictions to be defined at the state level, where it should be, because in the United States Constitution, the right to an abortion has no basis in it. If you want to make, if Congress, the United States Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives wants to make an abortion a legal right, human right, it would have to amend the Constitution.
The other thing that puts this in a so taking out the fact of what Roe v. Wade was, the idea is this is the Supreme Court doing brilliant moves to depower the federal government.
Well, yeah,
this is the first thing. So this is all about the future of our country, because Obama put a lot of power into the White House that wasn't supposed to be there.
Yes, there's too many. As we have issues with executive orders out the ass.
Yeah, so those weren't supposed to exist. That was not a thing that existed.
Exactly.
So take away the social issues of this. This is a good move. Going back to a republic state, like going back to states making the decision. Now, the hysteria behind this is all obviously gummed up, because if you're intelligent on the left, you probably understand where this is going. They liked their dictatorship type role. They liked their ability to be a king. Like, that's what they wanted. And that's the thing. The other thing is, I kind of find it hard to make a law where it's an unequal law. Because if you wanted to make abortion a law, then you'd have to give the other party the ability to then say, also, hey, you need to abort that. You can't do an unequal law. You can't, because this is not you can't have a law protecting one human, like one gender versus, like, it's just not a feasible thing. And then having that conversation should happen at some point if we want to make a legislative move about this, but then you have to have checks and balances for that law to make sure that it's a equal law. Because right now it's equal. Guess what? Either no one can do it. Like, all right, fine, you either can or you can't. I know it's like maybe sexist saying like, hey, maybe the guy should have an opinion, but
well, I mean, it's obviously Nadine's the only one who has a uterus, minus apparently weirdo Elliot Page, whatever.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm streaming to
OMB.
Twitter. No,
OMB. You said the right name. You said the right name.
I did say Elliot Page. I did.
Yeah. I'm just saying OMB got.
I know Odin got booted. Dan Bass got booted.
Yeah, I'm just saying, be careful.
I did say Elliot Page. So Elliot Page, who is a very unknown movie star who has not been in anything since Umbrella Academy season 3. Brand new artist, check him out. And no affiliation with the other ELLEN page. No affiliation there.
This person no longer exists.
No longer affiliated with the
No
longer affiliated with Kitty Pryde.
the artist formerly known as ELLEN. Suck on that, Twitter. I don't think the bots can get that one, but I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Nadine's like, oh god.
It's like talking to your dog when you
Yeah.
don't want to say you're doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for WALK.
Yeah. I mean, you go like, you want to go for a walk, and they're like, and then it's like go nuts, and you're like, all right, easy. So yeah, no, it's one of those things that it's super weird that all of a sudden everybody has an opinion about women's rights.
Well,
When
what's the Matt Walsh thing? Everyone now knows what a woman is all of a sudden.
yeah, what is a woman? I watched that. It's a great documentary, and if you think that he's being over the top and he's being super prejudiced, no. If anything, he's super reserved. He just listens to people.
The best part is when he goes to Africa. He
Yeah.
brings everything up.
We did that on the show
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
That's
We had
the-
that
that's-
cool fun-
Yeah.
That's the best part, because guess what? When you get rid of the dumb bullshit that our country does and you go somewhere else and you say something that our country pushes, they just look at you like you're nuts. Like, oh,
The guy was just like, and then
that's
the
not this nutty
interpreter
thing
was
here.
like, I
It
don't,
was.
I don't even know how to interpret it. Like,
I
you
know. I loved it when he's like, what? He's like, kind of like, and he's
I
like,
kind of want to clip that to use that. That's a good
it's
one.
so funny. So funny.
We'll
So-
have to get R2 on that for a Rumble
Yeah.
thing to have a good
Yeah.
Like,
Dan,
so what is she? I don't know what she's. Like, what is her deal? Well, I don't understand even any type of the whole message that was coming out her mouth. It's just like a whole word salad. and
it's
then
a yeah.
I'm gonna go
It's a
get my
key. It's a
nails
keyword thing, though. It's meant for social media, so it has
Yeah.
keywords that will
Yeah.
trend and that will get to the,
And it trends
get
with
to the
with
sheep
the kids.
or the
It-
seals or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, I definitely say the seal would be like, cool.
just-
Good old G4.
I mean,
I do my own nails, and they're real,
Mm.
and I just paint them.
But you also don't lease a Tesla. Yeah, she's leasing a Tesla. But
So you can't even
Abuela's
afford it?
house,
I don't even afford
Abuela's house
to
was,
use a Chevy.
falling apart.
why do I just want to? No joke. I kind of want to see her singing "We Don't Talk About Bruno" now for some reason in my head.
Ooh,
AOC. I don't know why, because you just said
Oh,
Abuela's house, and I just
she-
think about.
She's only getting worse. She okay, and I know there's some people who are grumpy about this, but she is Trump of the Democratic Party. She's great at branding. She's great at like weird catchphrases.
I mean,
Whether you hate her or not, she
No,
is
I mean,
good at
you
motivating people.
You got to give it to her on that. You really do. And whether you agree with what she says or not, you got to respect the hustle. You
Yep,
know,
It is a hustle, 1000%.
That's what it comes down to. And
She got a
I
Twitch
will-
channel. She
like,
owned it. She owned it.
When she go, is she in the hot tub yet?
Oh, I would watch that. Okay, we're gonna move on.
And
Yeah.
she knows that the dudes are fucking all about. Oh my god.
Mhm.
I just want to find the guy that was like plowing her before she became, because she was a barista. There's got to be some dude that has some stories.
Oh, I would almost
Are
guarantee
those
that.
new pictures of her with the fucking blonde hair and the blue eyes.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there. She did have blonde hair, didn't she?
The one where they showed the Ben Shapiro next to her.
Yeah.
He looks just like fucking Eminem. And I was dying. I'm like, oh my god. And somebody was like, Beminem.
Eminem. Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh my god. But I was, wow.
Oh, so now I know that some of those people are watching on Twitter. That's where it came from. Okay.
Oh, it's a photoshopped image.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Gosh darn it. She looks hot with blonde hair.
I mean, people are,
Um,
look at.
Oh,
and then-
so that's why they were talking. So there was an Avengers campus thing in France, and that's why the whole Sam Wilson thing all came up.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Avengers campus opened in Paris, France today. So that's why that I'm sorry, that I just popped up on my Disney side Twitter feed. Like, oh, okay, so that Kevin Feige was there in
Una
Paris.
mas, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You gonna be able to do that, right?
I can't hit buttons. What the hell is wrong with me tonight?
That Coors Light's hitting hard.
I'm gonna Max Fun. Who shared that? I'm supposed to go there.
Daniel.
What? I'd watch the hot. Yeah. For science.
It's getting
Yeah.
hot in the hot tub. AOC. Oh my god. Too much.
I will say I actually watched a lot of the Avengers campus up from Paris, and it actually looks really good. So I think they spent some money on it. They have like a fully animatronic Iron Man. It looks
Oh,
nice.
cool.
So in terms of that stuff, in terms of like not giving the U.S. cool stuff, but giving other countries, okay.
Well, I mean, I know.
So AOC in a hot tub. That kind of leads us at an interesting point. Yeah. Back by Mr. Yeti's place. Nice having you. And as we talk
Oh,
random
yeah, thanks.
bollocks.
Glad for you to stop by anytime, dude.
So do you theme your nails? Like, do you do the nail art stuff too?
No, I mean, just because I used to years ago, like when I had time when I was younger, and I could do stuff like on my right hand too, but it's just so much time. I have kids, you know. So
Have you
like,
seen those? I think I've seen it a couple times, like nail printers. Like you put your hand in and it like prints on the nail art.
Yeah, the little printer or the little things with the you put some polish on like a metal thing, and it has like a design, and it's like it's kind of like a clear rubber.
Okay.
And you stamp it, and then you can see through the top, and you can like do stuff, but I just don't have time for it. So I'm just like, yeah, it'd be cool though. But I usually do my nails like every 2 days, just because.
Oh, that much?
Yeah, because as soon as
Okay.
they start to chip, then my actual like nail will start to peel off. So I have to change the color, and I don't like when they're chipped. So.
I gotcha. Okay. So you.
Yeah.
Okay. I am completely ignorant of nails.
It's
And that's-
okay. I used to I bit them for a long time. Like ever
Ooh,
since I
okay.
could get my nails in my mouth until
Like a nervous habit type of thing.
until I was gosh.
I do those fish feet spas where the fish eat your
I
stuff.
never did that. When
There's
I was
like
in Vegas, I
18
saw
of them
on
here.
it, and I was like, I don't know about the little fish. I was like
I mean, the only thing that I've always read is you have to be careful how long you do it because you're supposed to have a decent amount of dead skin on the bottom of your foot for protection. So, like, the idea is, like, you want to have some callus on the bottom of your foot. You don't want it to be completely,
yeah.
like, fresh skin.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool. Like, they give you some sushi, which is kind of weird. Like, you have a little sushi on the side as they're eating as fish are eating
oh
your
my
feet.
god.
It's a little-
You're eating them as they're eating you.
It's a little weird, but it's a fun. I haven't done it in Vegas. I imagine it'd be a little bit more classy. This is like like 2 doors down from a bait shop.
It was kind of across the street from CVS in like this little like one of
Yeah.
the, like, little areas. So
I tend to be careful about some of those things, like
mhm.
because sometimes they end up doing more service than you want when you walk in. Like
Oh.
you know, there could be some things happening, off side hustles.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Ryan knows all about it.
Yeah, about side hustles
Yeah.
and standing on the street corner to get those extra dollars.
Yeah.
69 for 69. I mean, what? Uh-huh.
I don't think your beard's right for that.
Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Daniel said elect women to the highest point of power. Still, I feel powerless. I can't make this up. Yeah, exactly. I'd watch if she did a hot sub stream for science. Yeah, absolutely, for science. Mr. Ye says back to work for a bit. Have a fun night there. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Sorry. He's an only cat, and he gets like soup as soon as I drop the headphones and put the mic away. He's like "Meow, meow, meow." I'm like, easy, dude. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, I know. You heard me meow. So who wants to talk about twerking?
I'm hilarious. This is where my brother lives. This state is where my brother lives, and I just gonna now run that because he would say stuff about DeSantis, and I'm just like, dude, you cannot talk anymore
Ever again.
Yeah, you cannot.
Shout out to Star Wars and BB-8 with the iced tea. I actually do like BB-8. I think BB-8
it was a great design, and it was a practical effect.
Yes,
it was a practical effect.
I did like BB-8.
I love the fact that they went to the Sphero people that made the little toy to make the big version.
Yes.
I have.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be a top. Oh, it's BB-8.
I have the little Sphero one.
Yeah, I do have quite a few action figures from the sequel trilogy because I did like the concept of Rey and Finn because they had John Boyega and Daisy really had great chemistry together, and Rian Johnson did up.
They had all the merchandise for the first movie out before the movie was out. So like I have Kylo Ren's lightsaber because it was sold before the movie came out.
Yeah. Daniel says I like Kylo Ren's suit. No, I was very intrigued by Kylo Ren. Sure, Vader's cooler and better, but Kylo's suit was cool too. Okay. Well, Darth, obviously Anakin Skywalker, his suit, and we're only going to veer off for a second. Yes, Anakin Skywalker, his the Darth Vader suit was to keep him alive. Kylo Ren was tapping into his uncle into the dark side and trying to I thought the concept for Kylo Ren's lightsaber was awesome. I still want that, and that's not a joke, and that's not because it's supposed to be an ancient design. It's supposed to be an ancient design, and that's why the exhaust valve's out the side. I'm glitching.
Hey, it wasn't me for once. Sorry, the batteries are starting to go dead on this.
Why does
it's not working well.
Yeah, I'm all pixelated. I'm having a drop in internet, which is weird because I usually don't have that much of an issue. Okay.
Well, you had the issue a little bit yesterday too, right?
I did, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take the cam away until it rectifies itself. Hopefully that'll help. It takes less bandwidth away. So we're gonna go into the twerking.
So he just wants to hide what he's doing while the twerking's going on.
Okay, now I'm putting it back. You son of a bitch.
Come on, it was timed well for that joke.
Yeah, it was very, very timed well. From lips.
And you cleared up really well.
Well, yeah, because I got my bandwidth back. I don't know why it's getting that weird lull. I'm gonna have to look into that because usually I got really fast. I have really fast internet. This should not be happening.
What's your upload?
Off the top of my head, uploads. I'm over 100 on both. I'm over 100 on both.
Okay, so that should be not an issue.
No, and that's why it's really strange that it is. The deepest coconuts. Anthony Daniel C3PO was at the Fan Expo. Didn't go though. Well, that's a interesting.
Jay got a signed C3PO from him.
Fucking Jay, of course he did. We love Jay. We love Jay drunk JPO around here.
All great things to my boss.
Don't call him your boss. That makes it official. How about friend with superiority?
Friend with superiority. Yeah.
That sounds worse. Almost kind of like your maybe he gets to touch your butthole every once in a while.
So he's going to the Chicago one tomorrow?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. No, I know Jay isn't, but Daniel Romano. Or Daniel.
Okay, so this is the deal right here. From Libs of TikTok, Rhode Island State Senator Tiara Mack, Democrat, made this video encouraging people to vote for her. She also sponsored a bill for teaching kids queer, inclusive, pleasure-based sex ed.
Oh.
That's the
Oh,
more
oh.
offensive thing.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Vote Senator Mack.
I will give her the fact that I'm surprised she stayed vertical that long.
Well, I mean, I am too, but
Vote Senator
Wait,
Mack.
because it looks like is it on a loop or is her booty just bouncing like that?
no, it was on a loop, but this is a TikTok that they put
Yeah, I'm just
together.
saying if it was on a loop, it was only 3 seconds. You know, in 1 second she was up like that, and then you looped it for 3.
Yeah, okay, so
But
here we go.
okay.
This is the beginning right here where she's standing there. Somebody's obviously, Mac District 6, which that's her district.
Mhm.
She's standing there, and then of course it cuts to this super classy, by the way. And then you can actually hear in the background where it's her voice saying that butt. Oh, that ass. I'm sorry.
Was that her, the person recording?
No, that sounds like her saying that ass. And then vote for Senator Mack.
Vote Senator Mack.
Okay. So first of all, that looks like it's an actually very affluent area of Rhode Island, because that looks like it's near. They have like this millionaire house row on the water.
In
yeah,
Chicago,
I
hell yeah. Yeah, it's not Chicago, unfortunately.
I mean,
I
where
Rhode
we're going.
Island's weird with what's been going on there lately, because they've been kind of pushing a lot of the trans education stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
Rhode Island?
We have further to go with her Twitter. So we're not going to watch her shake her dump truck anymore, because quite frankly it wasn't that impressive. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, said I'm going tomorrow. I may see him there. Yes, you said my name right. Rogue in Chicago. I said hell yeah. And sorry, that was to Daniel. No problem, buddy. No problem. So let's venture to her Twitter, which is full of more gems. So this is her official Twitter. I'm gonna follow her because I guarantee there's gonna be more content coming. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I will say she looked better with her hairstyle in the video than she does in her picture.
Oh, I would agree. I mean, at least with her hairstyle in the video, I would probably say, "Hey, how you doing?" But like that, no. She looks like.
Oh, so that means she used a lot of extensions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She got weave, man. She got the weave. So, senator for Rhode Island District 6, she, her, queer, educator, donut lover, rugby player, women's D2 national champ with PRFC abortion fundraiser. So she has like 17,000 followers, like woohoo. This was posted back in 2020, so we're not really going to worry about that. This was they want my shame, but I only have liberation left. Watch my full interview. I only have liberation left. What the hell does that mean?
I have no idea.
She's her poor dialogue. She's saying that they're trying to make her shameful, but all she has left is a liberated spirit.
Fair enough, dude.
I think she's trying to sound.
She's going. So she's up for re-election, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's one reason that she's
Elected?
Yes,
I'm
she
kinda
is
curious
an
about
elected
demo-
representative. She's going for re-election.
I'm kind of curious about the
She is
demographics.
senator.
She
She
is
a
a Rhode Island
She's a sitting senator.
senator for Rhode Island District 6. She is a standing sitting senator up for re-election.
I'm gonna take a drink so I don't cry.
Daniel
Just-
says
just-
she looks like a dude in the pic. Yeah, she does.
just out of curiosity, bringing up her district, right? I kind of wanted to curious to the demographic of the
Okay.
district.
Do you mind pulling that up and putting it in the
Yeah. I'll bring it up.
because I want to scroll down. So this is 11 hours ago. Solitary confinement is torture. I twerk for ending this abusive practice in Rhode Island. Twerk for ending of solitary confinement. The hell are you talking about? Deepest Coconut says you should be able to balance a Coors on your ass while twerking if you want to get it to office.
No, there should be none.
Especially in Rhode Island. That's funny. That's funny.
Rhode Island, I believe, is the meth capital of the world.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Oh no, we're not done. Today, I twerk for the Green New Deal.
She
Sunrise
probably
Man
puts
is
more methane in the air than the cars.
Oh my
twerk
God.
for the Green New Deal. Mac District 6. Take action. Just transition. Clean injury. Noomtot. I don't know what the fuck that means, but apparently she's twerking for the Green New Deal. Oh, we're no, we're still not done. I swear to God, we're still not done. Tierra Mac not going to entertain Tucker by going on his Lil show. Lil, you got 17,000.1 subscribers. Lil show,
Tucker Carlson.
too busy twerking.
When did she start?
Did she
her-
have an OnlyFans probably too?
She got a link tree. We'll check it out after this. Okay. I see your private chat. Hold on. We're gonna stop sharing this and see.
Because I'm curious about the demographics, and I think I know. Like, I'm
Hey. It's all love here. Twerk for that gas, for lower gas. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Deepest coconuts with the truth.
with. The
I'll
puns.
twerk for lower gas if it happens. I mean,
They'll probably charge me more.
gas goes to $7 a gallon. They're like that Legion guy. He's twerking on Twitter for like
Oh
one.
my God.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna search the state demographics. This is this is hilarious. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Rhode
So
Island State.
specifically for her district.
Yeah, this is specifically her district, Rhode Island State Senate District 6, which she is the current, but she's also going up for re-election. Rhode Island State Senate District 6 is represented by T.R. Mack, Democrat. As of 2020, the census of Rhode Island State senators represent an average of 28,878 residents. After the 2010 concession, each member represented. Okay, nobody cares. Population 28,400. Gender 47.9% male, 52.1% female, 28% white, 19.1% black, 4.9% Asian, 1.5% Native American, 0.1% Pacific Islander,
And
median,
48.8% Hispanic. For ethnicity.
and 48.8% Hispanic for ethnicity. Median household income is 32,231. High school graduation rate is 75.3%. College graduation rate is 23. Which that's actually a net positive because college is a piece of shit.
So I'm just saying, based on the demographics, I'm guessing I understand why she decided to twerk.
Yes, I do too.
So
Yeah.
It's a lower income area.
Oh,
I'm not
very
saying
much.
it has anything to do with lower income. I did not say.
I am. I
But
am.
no, like I mean, just by the demographic.
Well, I think that's also the average. Like, I don't think the average income in Rhode Island is super high. I think there's one district that is, but I think on average, I think they're looking at 40,000, probably
Well,
average income.
Well, what's the cost of living in Rhode Island?
I don't know. My brother has to work in Boston to make enough to.
Cost of living, Rhode Island. So cost of living roads. What the hell?
Learn how to type.
I know. Sorry. I'm discombobulated tonight, guys.
I'm surprised I was actually
Okay.
able to look that up.
I will twerk on stream if you're not nice to me.
Facts for Rhode Island U.S. Census. my county almost has more people than his state. Wow. All right, you want to hear a sad statistic for Rhode Island?
Do it.
I'm gonna share this with you because one of the largest populations, white alone, percentage 83.1%. I don't know if that's a sad state of affairs or if that's.
Are you
that-
sharing? Do you want to share the screen?
I'm just gonna send you a link for the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do it.
I already did in the private chat. 'Cause I'm just reading through this
yeah.
and I'm laughing at things.
Oh yeah, the U.S. Census. There you go.
Most people are alone. I don't know if that means if they are alone or they're like they have no other mix.
So the United States Census, excuse me, population estimates of July 1st, 2021, is 1.09 million.
That is a small.
That is a
small state.
Let's see, families and arrangement, computer education, health, economy. In the mean travel time to work minutes, there's a lot of information.
Well, put it this way.
I'll say this. Go ahead, dude.
I was gonna say if you look at the startling thing is the persons under the age of 5 percentage is only 4.9%. That when my brother was looking to move there, that number was at 22%, which means in the past few years they're losing.
Right.
People aren't banging in Rhode Island.
Persons under 5 years percent, 4.9%. Persons under 18 years, 19.1. Persons 65 years and over, 18.1. Female persons percent, 51%. Well, I mean, it's good for. Well, I would say it's good for dudes who want to, get down.
But I guess not because you're not getting any kids.
Yeah, you're not. Population characteristics: veterans 2016 to 2020, 52,128. That's 14%. I'm sorry, foreign-born persons is 14%. Housing units is 484,000.9. Medium gross. Holy shit!
What?
Medium gross rent $1,031.
It's not people aren't going to live there.
Holy not balls.
If you want to look for if you want to see something like show you cheap, look at North Carolina. There's some cheap rent there.
Even around here, if you're looking for a 3-bedroom, it's 1,200 plus utilities.
Median selected monthly owner's cost with mortgage is 1.8K. Median selected monthly owner's cost without a mortgage is $745. Living in the same house 1 year ago, percent of persons 1 year plus is 88%, so nobody moves. High school graduate or percent of persons 25 years plus is 89%. bachelor's degree or higher is 35%. With disability under the age of 65 years is 9.7. Persons without insurance under 65 is 4.8%. Okay, so total healthcare and social assistance receipts revenue 2017 based on $1,000 ratio is 9.57 million.
I have no idea what any of this
It's
means.
It's a lot of giant statistics. Mean travel time. Okay, so this is something that we can definitely relate to here after the last 3 comments that everybody's like, what? Mean travel time to work in minutes, workers age 16 years and plus, which would encompass everybody, and everybody's going to be affected by the gas prices. So time to work
it's a
in
small state. You're going to get to work pretty quick.
25 minutes and above. Well, I actually get to work in about 25 to 30 minutes where I live, and Florida's a giant state.
0 minutes for me to get to work.
Like
This is
20
here.
minutes.
Median household income in 2020 dollars, 70,305 per capita income in the past 12 months. Per capita income, $37,000.
So that's the more important number.
Yeah, no. So median is what they earn. However, per capita is what they take home.
Yeah. So the taxes are being shown with the 70,000. With the 70,000 doesn't show taxes.
Jesus, that's a lot. In persons in poverty percent, 10.6%. Holy shit. Rhode Island not doing that good. Not doing that good. Let's go back to the lovely TR Max Twitter page, and we're gonna probably take it out from there. We might do Tom, you got like maybe a legion of memers, kind of funny thing to take us out video or something like that. Because hashtag twerk for the human right to safe housing. That's the thing. Hashtag I twerk for black girl magic. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh.
Black girl magic. Jesus Christ. I twerk for intersex justice.
Interesting.
I twerk for trans rights. This is all literally
Sorry.
You're good, dude. You're good. Uh-oh. We have twerking tiara from the Republican Party of Rhode Island. When Senator Tiara Mack is not pushing sexual pleasure bills in schools or removal of voter IDs for elections, she spends her time asking voters to re-elect her while twerking. Is this the type of representation that the Democratic Party in Rhode Island supports? It is time for a change. Help us support the new leaders across Rhode Island by voting for Republican candidates in the House and the Senate. And what does she say about it? If the the Rhode Island GOP is going to raise money off my twerking, I might as well too. That's where you took that? Chick is delusional. Okay, and she retweeted this. This is her original twerking video right here. From Libs at TikTok. Amanda Littman. I don't know who she is, but she's a blue check mark and she's probably an idiot. The trolls aren't running for something candidate. Mac District 6. Okay, sorry. Because of the video, they're coming for her because she's young, queer, black leader, and a fierce champion for what the hell is reproductive rights. We've got her back. Chip in to her reelection fund now. Who the hell?
You know what I think this is? This is actually her knowing she's not going to get reelected and she wants to maybe get on The View. So she's
Oh, yeah,
making herself
absolutely.
she's making herself known for a political thing. The one thing I wanted to make you feel bad about, I don't know if this makes you feel bad, you can rent a 4-bedroom home in North Carolina for $1,100. You can rent a 2-bedroom home or a 3-bedroom home for about $800,
Good God.
and not have to pay the obscene Florida taxes on or insurance premiums.
Rhode Island, right?
I looked in North Carolina because I lived there before, and I knew that rent was really cheap there.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
really, really, really cheap. Even like in Chapel Hill. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so Florida needs to get some of that stuff like stabilized.
Well, this is the problem with Florida is that we've had so many people move down here that hold on, the deepest coke. If Hillary did that, she would have won the Midwest. Oh no. Tom, you good? I think he's having something go off. Goodness. Let's pull up something from Libs at TikTok to take it out and maybe be funny. That's not funny. That might be a good.
Sorry, my dog kicked over something on
Oh,
my bed.
we love Rogue. She's
If we plan to get if it works out and we plan to end up getting a content house, I'll bring her over to let everyone hang out and say hi.
yes. That is definitely on the docket, especially because Disney puts out their giant content houses for $500 a night, and that could be easily split between 3 to 4 people. Easily.
Especially if it has 15 bedrooms. We can get more than 4 people in there. Like,
Yeah.
like, you can get it down to like $10, $15 a night.
Yeah. It'd be super easy. So we're at an hour and a half. This is one of our longer streams, but we are going to take it out on this. Something fun from Libs of TikTok, because I know that we were all a bit discombobulated about tonight, and that's all good. So Libs at TikTok, let's what is the description? She seems stable. That's it. She seems stable.
That's the description.
Yeah, she seems stable. Here we go.
Sacrifice myself for the greater good. Why, you may ask? Asian women can single-handedly cause the white genocide that they are so afraid of. With 2.25 billion Asian women and 500 million white men, baby, it'll only take 2 generations. In 2 generations, there will no longer be any blonde-haired, blue-eyed brass. I will pass on this hair, these eyes, this skin, and my babies will be Asian. They will learn my language, and they will not be white. So try me, Chad. I welcome your fetish, because me and my Asian army will fuck you out of existence.
I'm okay with that.
For the great
I know.
I'm okay with that.
How is this a threat? You're gonna sleep with me?
First of all,
what do I sign up? I volunteer right now. Right now.
I can tell you this. I will vouch for my family's genetics will come through. I will vouch for that, because there is half of my family that married into dark skinned people, and their babies came out white as rain. Like they,
and also look at that man's beard. That's a solid beard. I can't grow a beard like that. Like, I got the height, but he's got the beard. Like, I can't grow a beard like that. I got, like, what in the hell? Yeah, her terms are acceptable.
Daniel.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, where do I sign up? Are there us?
Where the threat?
and I don't.
There's no
First of all, she does not understand genetics. Like, it's not going to be like you're going to get what should be is seen as a positive thing. Oh, great. We're blending melting pot. Here we go. Just make me some like sushi and have a nice kimono ready.
I love the melting pot. I want to melt right into it. Let's do it. Where do I contact you? You're short. I'm tall. Our babies would be beautiful and
smart
and giant. Like, yeah, I know, right?
Like-
Beautiful and smart. I love the Big Bang Theory. That's good. That's a good one. I love the Big Bang Theory. Like, what is she talking about?
Like, first of all, like, unless it's like some satire, which doesn't seem like a satire, I think she's
No, it's-
earnest about. If it was satire, I think it'd be beyond clever of her to be like screwing around with the left side people. But I think she's not smart enough for that, obviously.
No.
And I bet you she probably
she's
got
on
like 85,000 DMs
I think
from
it was
someone
just
saying, "I volunteer."
I think it was a fetish thing.
Well,
Wow.
okay.
Same
when-
here. I got the yellow fever.
What? Okay, so when
I got a
does a
little bit of
preference
yellow
become
fever,
a
too.
fetish? Why is it a fetish? Why is a preference a fetish? Why is that like?
It's
Because if it's about the culture, then I understand it being a fetish. Like if you are attracted to that stereotype, but like
Well-
if you're just attracted to the aesthetic appearance,
it's not a fetish. It's not. It's like,
People
well,
are treating it like it is.
yeah,
you know,
people
like,
treat
they're
it like
making
it is.
Everything a fetish.
Like for me personally, is a large, tall man. I am actually usually more attracted to women who are definitely smaller than me.
but most men are that way. Most men are attracted.
No,
to someone
no,
smaller.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time though, it's like if I met a girl that was like maybe 2 inches shorter than me, she's like 6'2". But I like women that are definitely below, like probably the line of like, I don't know, around 5'9" and below. To where like if I met a girl that was like 6'2", I'd be like, interesting. I wonder what that would be like. It's like, because but it's just a curiosity, but they equate everything to like a fetish. Like our new nuclear waste energy representative or whatever.
The guy
yeah,
in the dress.
the bald guy with the beard. He likes to wear a dress and heels, and it's like
Oh, I saw that.
he likes puppy play, and it's like
When
that's
have
a
we
fetish.
When have we become Idiocracy? When have we become that movie? That's what we
I know.
become.
It's because
I
it's
just saw it
literally
for the first time like last
I,
year.
I'm gonna say this, and people may not like it. I'm guessing the legalizing of pot was probably not a good idea.
We're the same height, Daniel.
Wait, you're 6'5". You're
No.
no. She's 5'5".
Okay, good, perfect height.
You look a little taller in person. Wow, I'm almost a foot taller than you. Jesus. Sorry. I just, everybody looks bigger on the internet, I guess.
I look taller.
Well, I mean, I would have guessed that you were probably around the neighborhood of like 5'7".
It's
I
the
didn't
people
maybe
she's
5'8".
with. And the people she's with on the photos, you judge the height by the people she's with.
Yeah, see, even Daniel says you're kidding. You look taller in your pics. Yeah.
I did. Well, it's the way that I dress too, and like when I was like chubbier, it was harder to make. Like I felt a lot shorter, and I didn't like it.
What
just the
photos
way,
are you?
like,
What
clothes
photos are you
wear and
chubbier
stuff
in?
like that.
I don't
Hmm?
think I've seen since we've been friends and streaming. I don't think I've seen a single photo where you look chubby.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, fair enough. see,
She don't want that
Most
public.
of them are from like Europe. I only looked in the mirror in the bathroom. So
well, trust me. Apparently, from an app that I just downloaded, it's 6'4" and about 275 pounds. They're like, you're obese, and it's like it's not all fat. I still have a large build, but probably a
Yeah.
good 35 pounds is fat. So I'm
Right.
like overweight, but it's like, don't call me obese, you dicks. Like,
but
Well-
Those math things don't do the
I
right
dress
thing
a
because
certain way to make me look taller. So
oh wow, Demons Code in Asia. Du Young is just the name. Yeah, it's like Su Young. It's from Rush Hour. Su Young. Dude, the original Rush Hour is beautiful. It's a beautiful movie.
that whole era of Jackie Chan, Rush Hour and Shanghai
Oh,
Nights and Shanghai Noon.
Oh, good.
I freaking
That-
love Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny.
Do you understand the words that are coming
They
out of
come
my
up-
mouth?
He's like, no. You put your own shit in the back. I am not a sky cap.
Oh my god. There was
That movie would not be made.
No, it's super racist, but for humor because it's on
Yeah.
both sides.
It
Yes,
having a
Rush Hour
good
3 was great too. Yes.
time. They were having a good fucking time with it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I so
good time.
during
white
college,
people.
I had a film course I took, and it was full of, before the term woke existed, woke people. So we all got to pick a movie to do, and I picked Blazing Saddles for the thing.
Very nice.
The number of people that left and wouldn't, like, the professor said, "All right, you can watch the movie. If you do not watch the movie, you're failing." They left. They didn't watch the movie. Like, it was like 3 people. I was in college in 2006.
This was in 2006?
Well, 2009, like 3rd year of college. This was then.
Yes, Legend of the Drunken Master 2. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's wow.
So
To
I think
think
I think I might have just skirted the beginning of some of this stuff.
Jackie
Yeah.
Chan is the king. Yes. The Forbidden Kingdom with Jackie Chan and Jet Li is probably my favorite martial arts film because it has the 2 of them in. Oh,
Is
it's
that- is
so
Is that the newer one? With the
No,
kid?
it came out in 2008.
Okay, no, but I'm just saying that's more recent. It's not a prior, like an 80s version.
No.
Okay.
The Forbidden Kingdom was redone with Jackie Chan and Jet Li. And it's a little Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragonish, but at the same time, it's got the charm of the 2 of those actors.
Yeah, and Jet
And
Li as the Monkey King is really cool.
Yeah, he's the Monkey King, and obviously Jackie Chan is the drunken immortal. I love that movie. It's so good. Even my dad liked it, and he doesn't like kung fu movies. Like I wanted to go see it. And my dad's like, all right, we'll go see it. And so we went and saw it. He loved it.
I have a question. I'm gonna ask a question because you've seen Fist of Legend, right?
Yes.
Or Jet Li.
Yes.
What did you think of the Donnie Yen remake of it?
I was good with it. Was it?
They changed a lot from like
they changed a lot, but at the same time, though, it was very. I think it had a very. How do I want to put this? It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I mean, the action is cool, but the war stuff wasn't really part of the first Fist of Legend. So they threw in a lot of stuff about.
Yeah. It was. They kind of made it their own while tapping into the same kind of energy.
Yeah.
But it was good. I think the action was very good. The story was. The story was pretty good. It wasn't super. It wasn't anything that I was like, oh my god. But I think the action is what makes it better, in my opinion.
I'm still surprised Donnie Yen didn't come over here better. Like he just didn't. Like he missed out on that. Like he did not come and make a big splash over here. Like he did Rogue One, and like there hasn't been like any type of.
Yeah, I think the introduction of him was a little. It was a little past what cinema had been, because obviously, of course, you have like Jet Li and Jackie Chan, who had pioneered it, and they had actually started moving on to like buddy cop videos and stuff like that, and like a little more comedic, but at the same time very super action oriented. Daniel says, anyone ever see Joe Here from 1970 with Peter Boyle? It'd never be made today. They even based Archie Bunker off the character. I have not. No,
I met Peter Boyle.
I'll have to look that up. Deepest Coconuts, Susan Sarandon. I'll have to watch Susan Sarandon. Yeah. No, interesting. So let's Nadine's got the coof. I caught it. I can't go to work on
That would be Chris on a lot of other screens.
Yeah. That's she did the thing too with the cross eyes. I've never understood
what it was called.
Yeah,
Ego, or whatever those weebs and waifus say it is.
Yeah, I've never understood that. Where like the anime girls, they're like, and I'm just like, what is that? What is that?
It just happened.
It's definitely something that is a cultural thing. I think
it's definitely a cultural thing. I just don't understand it.
It's just like it's automatic. I don't. I stick on my tongue and then just have it.
I'm not gonna ask where it's automatic from.
I mean, mine's pretty automatic too, but it's because mine's giant.
Oh, hey, Gene Simmons, what's up?
Yeah, I.
This
So when I.
is- This has gone in a weird place. I'm just gonna say
Weaves
that.
and waifus, here we come.
That's it.
Nadine, how to drink in that lipstick?
How do I know?
How do you how did
there's a TikTok challenge going on where girls are
I'm on my cup.
drinking with just their tongue. It's a very interesting looking, like they put their tongue in the cup and try to suck up with
Like a
just the
cat?
tongue and
Yeah.
well, more like making a funnel. It looks
good
very.
Lord.
It
Nadine's
looks.
gonna get clipped to hell.
I'm
We
not
have to
saying
figure
do
this
anything.
out.
I'm just saying.
Like,
Although you
I'm
probably
trying
need to.
figure it out.
Nadine, do
Talk
the
about-
challenge on Twitter. We'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
you need a clear cup.
Okay.
You need to be able
it'll
to see
go
the
viral.
tongue.
Nadine
Oh,
goes
it will.
viral on Twitter.
I think when I saw it on TikTok, one person had like 1.5 million views from the thing. So I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna have to find it. Send me what it's called.
I don't know. I didn't want to come across it.
Tongue
There's
lip-
a shady area of TikTok that gets advertised to me that I don't want to be a part of.
Daniel says for science.
I'm all about science projects. Woo.
Well, technically, it probably would equate a little bit to physics because it's like, can
You're
you
making-
actually?
You're making a
why I'm
suction and so like you're putting your lip up against the back of the cup and you're making a tunnel or a funnel with your tongue and
Yeah.
you are sucking the liquid up through that funnel.
Kind of like how you take a Jello shot when you put your like tongue in there and go around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like that. I all I would say is that when I saw it, I kind of laughed and should have shared it, but I know most of us on our community don't do TikTok on.
Yeah, I'm on there just like a little. I just kind of like dabble in it a bit.
Disney
did get, like,
pushes TikTok so
Almost
much.
600 likes on my video when I climbed my banister, so that was fun.
I think my big video is
There
finally
was,
almost
like-
at 1 million.
When everybody was like, "Did you?" Well, no, I got almost 6,000 views. And people were like, "You could have broke your neck," and I'm like, I mean, I don't know. That's a risk you gotta take, right? Like,
I don't know.
it's not fun otherwise. Hello. What kind of fucking fun do you guys have?
Safe fun. I have safe
Anything
fun.
I can try to monetize.
Yeah, well, and see, same. There you go. I mean, the first
You know-
time I was ever in a plane off the ground, I jumped out of it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I went skydiving. Every,
That was your first time flying with the skydive? That's seems wrong.
my
I can't-
brother
in many
and
ways.
did it at the
I
same
can't do
time.
it. I can't do it.
I don't trust the parachute enough with me.
I can't do it. I
He was
told
another dude too. He was like 70-some years old. I don't know.
I told the female friend who wanted me to go skydiving with her, and I said, look, if I'm gonna do something that I'm like super uncomfortable with, I'm like, we're gonna do something later after that happens. We're gonna be super uncomfortable with it. You
It
can
was-
imagine what it was, and she just kind of laughed, and she's like, I guess we'll see if you jump out of the plane. And I was like, oh, but yeah,
Ryan, admitting
I
Ryan's
was-
right
it was
is very
one of
uncomfortable
the,
for
like-
anyone.
Well, actually, we still
Fun
talk. We still talk a lot, but she ended up moving, so that's why we never jumped out of the plane. But I don't even know if I could have did it, even for that. I've
It
been
don't
like,
matter. Once you're off the fucking ground and you're in that fucking
yeah, that's
plane,
the problem.
they
that's-
just they make you do it. Like,
I'm a large human being. Y'all
Yeah.
better get some fucking people behind me.
It's a tiny ass plane, and then
I know the physics behind what would happen with my weight, my size, and another person. If that thing fails, I'm a projectile at that point. And if that's gonna happen, you better say that I would have landed like in Spaceship Earth or something. Because if I'm going out, I want it to be a news story. I don't want it to be like, oh, guy lands in random field. Like, no, I want to like
I
guy
want
guy crash
explosions
lands
to
through
happen.
Millennium Falcon and takes out someone. Like I want the headline because that's my legacy. Then
Hey, there you go.
that would be that
hold
would.
on. Hold on, I'm looking this up because I have a feeling this is the thing. Daniel says I want to skydive at some point.
Super fun.
Might help
Do it.
with my fear of heights. Yeah.
Do the rooms.
Or
Do the
free
rooms.
fall.
They have the indoor skydive things with the big
I
fan.
did
You
that.
go in
I
it.
did that in. Oh, did you guys ever hear of Action Park in New Jersey?
Yes, in New Jersey. Yeah, I used
I
to go
was
there a lot as a
there.
kid.
Yeah.
That
The
do you remember the
cannonball where it's the black freaking tube? You can't see shit. And you're going.
do you
around
remember
and
the
shooting, like,
toboggan thing?
air.
They had that like slot the toboggan slide thing, and
like,
the
wheels
up
on
the flip water slide.
Yes, the loop. There was like
yeah.
a chubby dude that got stuck in it.
Have
for,
you
like,
ever seen the movie
hours.
based on it? You ever see the Johnny
Yes.
Knoxville's movie?
I have.
It's a
I
little
actually-
bit
I don't know
off.
what it is. I have a keychain from there. They had like cliffs that you could like dive off of and stuff. But,
That place is
I
no
did
longer
an
open.
Indoor skydiving thing there. I was like 16, I think, and that was the first time I did it. But it was like it wasn't an indoor. So what it was like this little hut with a hole in it.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
Action
you would
Park.
go
You expect it to
out
be
of
something
the hole.
legit.
And float.
Like
Peter-
you
There were like
Peter
people that like
Rubin would know
died
in
there
his town.
and shit. They used to like advertise it on PBS. Like,
Oh
during
yeah,
Christmas.
I broke my collarbone there. I broke my collarbone on one of their raft rides. So I got kicked out of the raft, stuck in an area, and I had to climb over an 8-foot wall. And I got kicked 4 times by the lifeguard to not come out of the ride, not come out of the slide.
Oh my god!
They're like,
Oh.
no, you have to go out and finish going through. I'm like, no, I'm getting hit by 15 kids in a row in their tubes, and I don't have a tube. Let me out.
Yeah.
He's like, no, he broke my collarbone.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
And
That's
my
crazy.
dad, the cop, and my uncle, the lawyer, definitely took care of some of that.
How
Mm.
old were you?
12.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
What the hell?
Oh.
Just for the record, I looked up skydiving tandem weight limits. Yeah, I'm definitely over the mark. It's 225 for tandem.
Wait, what?
It's 225 pounds for tandem.
That's like legitimately for the indoor one or for
No,
legitimate-
legit
it's like
skydiving.
So
yeah,
I could have skydived when I was 12.
I could have skydived when I was still in the military because I weighed I weighed 100 at like 6'2", 6'1.5". I weighed 197 pounds, and by military standards, I was actually considered over my weight because it was maxed at 195.
Really?
Yes.
Before I started going to theme parks all the time, I was 185, and then Disney happened, and there goes the 185.
It's all that food. It's all
That's
that
all
good look.
it's all the bars.
Yeah, well, alcohol doesn't help.
It's a lot of bars.
It's we're
We're
creeping.
almost at 2 hours.
We're
2
creeping
hours.
towards 2 hours. This was fun.
It
This
was
is a good
super
time.
fun.
Yeah. Tom, you are the guest, and you were very, very nice to jump in because I don't want to oust Nadine. I know I figured she was running late, or something was up because rarely is she really ever late or doesn't respond. So appreciate you stopping by. What do you got going on over the next week?
Got July 4th video I'm finishing editing up tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go live Thursday
Cool.
from the parks. Don't know where yet. So I'll put a Twitter poll out to see where people want me to go. And then the 17th, the launch bay is back in Hollywood Studios, so Vader will be there. So I'm gonna go live on the 17th for Vader, Chewbacca, all the character meets that are back there.
Who we really want to see. Real Star Wars character.
Yeah, so that happens on the 17th. So I'm gonna definitely go live that day, and also do a proper video of it too, just to have a 4K, like nice little clip segments and all that. Besides that, I don't know. I big plans. There are big plans that they're being talked about, and October is going to be very
Very big.
busy, very
Very
busy.
busy.
I'll say that if you have questions about it, you can reach out to me. We're definitely thinking about doing some content on park hopping to help people plan. So there's definitely gonna be some stuff coming in the
Oh, that's a
coming
good
in the
idea.
coming months.
I know my boss is going, I think, next April, so I'll have to refer him to your channel.
Going to April to Disney or Florida in
Mhm.
general. Okay,
Disney.
yeah, it is not a it is not something you can wing.
No.
It's
No.
like it's like a military campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to plan You need to plan Disney out. You need to plan Universal out because if you and that's what his channel Road Disney is about. He helps you navigate the Disney landscape because it is very complicated, especially with the new app. It's very timed. It's very on point.
And I'll announce this here. I'm planning to do once a month a at-home studio, kind of like a call-in show, but to be able to have people to ask questions about that way in a more easy to share. And that's something that I think some people like need some help with, because even when I explain the app, when you can't see it,
The app
like
is
you need,
stupid.
yeah, you need
it's
a
stupid and confusing, by the way.
yeah. So that's something I'm gonna start up maybe next month, calling it Post Park Clarity.
Yeah,
So once a month, end the month, kind of doing something where people can call in, or not like call in or pop in if I trust them enough to come onto my channel and stuff. If they
Dude, you'll be a hit with that because trust me, I've talked to people who've been to Disney World and they talk about the fact that that app is they after they figure out how to use it, they say it is helpful, but the problem is though is that it is very it's the structure of it is confusing for most people. So Daniel says I'll be in Florida in November for Ranger Stop. DM me where Ranger Stop is.
is that a Power Rangers event?
Yeah, I think it is.
If that's in an area that's travelable,
yeah,
I'll do that.
Yeah, DM me, Daniel, and so Tom and I live, we'll say roughly in the center of Florida, and if we can, I would go to a Power Rangers event in a heartbeat. So and
I have I think almost every. It's Orlando.
It's in Orlando. Oh yeah, definitely DM me. Let us know because we'll trust me, we'll be there. I don't think that's without question. And the Deepest Coconuts previously said,
we have
apply
time.
mustard to a Reuben while skydiving challenge.
We have time. It's not until November.
Yeah, it's not till November. So that's definitely something. Nadine, what? Real quick, sorry, Daniel. You'll see me right away. I'm dressing up for it. No. I've seen your pictures on Instagram, dude. You got good costumes.
I got to I don't know where it is. I got to have lunch in North Carolina with the second Red Ranger, Rocky.
Okay.
And Amy Jo Johnson. We had pizza together in the hotel for. It was GalaxyCon in Raleigh, and I just happened to be there. Like I was just there for the one day, and they were just having pizza. I joined them for pizza, and they brought me into the VIP party. I met Chekhov. I met Joey Fatone, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like that's
wild.
Amy Jo Johnson is even for what mid-50s, she was
my first crush. She was my first crush.
Yes, yeah. I have quite a few pictures that I've
Kimberly
from that day.
I'm still kind of sad. I'm still sad about what happened to Tu Trang, the original Yellow Ranger. She unfortunately was killed in a car accident for a wedding. For a wedding, it was a bridal party. The ladies they got in a wreck in the SUV, and the bride lived, but she was left paralyzed for the wedding weekend.
I'm gonna ask before we close off. Last actual Power Rangers series you watched?
Zeo.
Zeo was the last one.
Zeo, because it still had the original cast, but and it also brought back gosh darn it, the original Red Ranger is the Gold Ranger.
Yeah.
I
can't remember his name.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Zeo's-
had to. I still have the Gold
I
Ranger
forgot
staff
about that.
somewhere.
Why?
I still have the Red Battle Zord and I still have the Zeo Megazord, and I have the remake of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dino Megazord. And I also have the original one, but the thing is that it's a little worn in, so it's got some
I've still
broken
been.
parts.
I'm still upset I missed out at Saba. The White Ranger sword. I'm pissed I missed the
Yeah.
Lightning Collection because I don't know, like $300 or $400 on eBay, and I'm like, $100 I'm okay with.
I need the Dragon Zord and I need Titanus, but those are very hard to come by. So
Well, Ranger Stock will probably have them, maybe expensive.
yes, maybe I'll have to save some money. More YouTube videos to come on the main channel. Nadine, what do you got going on?
Work?
When's your next live? You did an impromptu live stream last night.
Well,
What? the-
yeah, because Thursday I had a freaking migraine that wouldn't go away. So unfortunately, by Thursdays I'm usually exhausted, which sucks. And then I'm like, I gotta do my live, and then I had a migraine because, my neck, and then I was like, I can't do it. So I was like, am I gonna do it Friday? So then I did it yesterday, and it worked out really good.
Good.
I mean, I just winged it, and I think just when I just organically go into things with maybe a little bit of a vision, it works out a lot better than when I have a plan. It's just always been that way because I have more fun with it. But no, so I will be on Thursday, and then we'll be here Saturday, and just my normal random bullshit that I do.
Singing on Twitter.
Yeah, well, I don't really sing on Twitter because of the copyright shit.
But she will be siphoning. She will be siphoning from a clear glass. You got to do the tongue thing.
I gotta do the tongue thing. Okay, that's on the agenda. That's
Look, you do you. Go nuts. I guarantee you're gonna get more views than I've ever gotten on a single video on YouTube. So do what you gotta do when you do.
I'm just pretending cat drinking water. I don't know.
She's like, I'm not gonna do
No,
it.
no. I'm guessing
Because everybody will
you
unsubscribe.
could do coconut milk, I guess, make it look a little bit.
Yeah.
You could just do regular milk if you want to. Like, fuck it.
Glass is supposed to be clear, though.
Yeah.
From the bottom.
I think it's I'm not gonna go what it's supposed to represent.
Okay, I'll have to look, and then I'll see.
Yeah.
I will say that I have not seen any guys doing this trend.
I haven't seen it, so I'm only going off basically what I visualize in my mind. But I'll probably look it up after this. So
That's it.
Nadine's gonna figure it out. She's gonna make it happen. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We tried an experiment to live stream on my little channel, and it did a decent ish.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a small channel. It's not the it's not the Rumble. I need to be more active on it, and that's what I was trying to gauge tonight. So I'm glad that we ultimately went impromptu on your channel. So from now on, we will be on Nadine's channel because the numbers speak for themselves, and quite frankly, that's what we're looking for, is to talk with people and get people in the chat. So
Absolutely.
much love to everybody. Tom, thank you for
Pops in, and whoever popped in today.
Tom, thank you for filling in.
problem.
Obviously, I have a feeling that Nadine would never be upset if you stop by and want to talk movies.
No.
I think her and I want to talk a little more movies because sometimes politics gets super stale. So and Thor Love and Thunder is something you should watch. I do recommend it. I give it a 7.
I will say honestly, if I didn't
watching
rewatch the original one, I think it wouldn't have affected the score. But since I did sort of do a recap on everything before seeing the movie, I love the first Thor. It's my favorite Phase 1 movie.
It's very good.
Above Iron Man, because I remember the Thor. Do you remember the little Thor cartoons in the '60s?
Mhm.
Like where they basically animated the comic book panels fluidly.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
Like I loved Thor, and I love mythology, and like so that's why he was my favorite MCU character. Next to Blade. Blade is my favorite one. That
Oh, Blade from the 90s. Wesley Snipes, so good. Always a good time. I love the movie topic as well. So yeah, we're gonna start doing that more, Daniel. And we'll probably actually for movie reviews probably bring Tom on because he watches a lot of movies like I do. And of course I know that Nadine doesn't always have the chance to watch a lot of movies because she has kids that she has to take them to.
And then I can take my children to watch the movies too, and I can.
Go see Strange New World or Strange World. I would love to see the opinion on that.
What is that?
Oh, that's the new Disney one with the openly gay teen kids, the boys as the stars.
I never even heard about it.
Wait, is this on Disney Plus?
No, this is coming out in theaters.
Oh.
I'll share the link.
Okay.
Because this is.
I haven't heard about this, and
it was the trailer for the.
It's gonna make us grumpy, isn't it?
I would probably say so. Oh, I'm one away from 4:30. So if anyone would like to subscribe,
go subscribe to Tom at Rogue Disney at YouTube. Rogue Disney at YouTube.
I want to share. I don't want to play it. I just want to share it. Now, my problem is that I actually, before I knew about the movie, the aesthetic of it is actually really nice. The graphics and the aesthetic of the trailer are nice. But when I figured out what the main characters were all about, I shared the link in the private chat.
Okay.
Just a quick little 2-minute trailer, or whatever it is.
Oh, I have
the movie comes out the movie comes out this month.
What the hell? How have I not seen this?
It's a kids movie.
I mean, well, we all cover everything Disney. Did we ever bring this up for the Rumble? Or
I brought it up Friday because it was a trailer that was in.
Oh, sorry, dude. Great show, Daniel. Have fun at the. Yeah. There you go. Okay, just real quick.
Okay.
Prepare yourself for a journey beyond what is possible. Walt Disney Animation Studios proudly presents Strange World, a new motion picture event.
Brace yourself!
Travel past space and time to a place of infinite mystery, unlike anything you've ever seen. Where in the world are we? What in the...
We are in way over our heads. I'm not an explorer. I'm a farmer. Whoa. We need to get out of here.
If you want to back out, this is the time to do it.
Really?
No! Messing with you. Come on. Let's make history.
It reminds me of Alien Planet.
All right, so I like the 1930s pulp look they're going for.
I do too.
But from what I read from the plot synopsis, there are two teen boys that are the leads that are in a relationship together for a kids movie. And
so something to keep an eye on.
And I'm even showing the father, I think, and the mother. Like you see that dynamic they're pushing, which is Disney normal dynamic of strong woman, beta male. I mean,
okay, definitely. I have not read the synopsis, so I can't comment on that. But It reminds me of that documentary. It's called Alien Planet, where John C. McGinley, Dr. Cox from Scrubs, he actually did the voiceover.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was actually really. It was as if like alien, human alien probes, sentient AI probes went to this planet to try to, discover life. It kind of reminds me of that, which I kind of like. However, I will look for the synopsis, and we will look at that further going forward, probably on both channels. So
I just wanted to share it because I had my head because I thought in the movie.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know, so I want to keep an eye on that because it does look intriguing. So we appreciate everybody stopping by. This is probably one of the longest streams we've done.
Sorry, my fault.
No, you're not. It's not your fault. You're not your fault.
As long as we're having fun, that's what we're all here
Yes.
for,
Yes.
So.
But Tom jumped on impromptu. He's got a sick dog. Much love to Rogue, and hope she heals quickly. Yeah. And Nadine, who is her neck is sore, and she's gonna be doing a cup milk video or something like that. Whatever the TikTok. I'm gonna have to look it up. Tom, send me the link on Twitter. I need to see what this is, and then I'll pass it on to her so we all know what the hell. We're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna play the intro as the outro because it just works, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.